Ep.79, Riverbend Springs. Cringy outros are back. Intro crap. That was the intro. Cringy intros are back. Sorry. We got some stuff to do. If you missed the last one, we got rid of like over half, almost all of the equipment that we had. And we have a couple issues. Number one, there's not a lot of crops in the field right now. Number two, there's so much poo. And number three, I have a digestate problem. And in the game, my doctor didn't say that. Is that funny? I can't tell if that was funny or not. So, we are going to start using some of the new toys that we picked up in the last one. Basically, the only thing that made it was this Challenger right here. And boy, did it make it through. We sold so much stuff. We've gone to basically an all Case IH, or at least all red at the very least. So we've got a couple new Magnums. We got this guy who is going to be put to work today. We're getting a new seeder, and I know exactly which one I'm getting. I'm super pumped for it. I mean, we have just the best modders making red mods right now represented, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy. This is going to take forever. Why don't we just go buy our new seeder? How about that? So the ones we've got are... Ooh, I forgot to change that one's color. The ones we've got already are Vader stats. So I thought, do we have a big Vader stat seeder in the game? And then I remembered that we can change the seed hog. So you rootin' tootin', right? We've got one. Let's go. And we're going to go with a tow behind setup for the cart because, well, let's be honest, it's me and I can't. I just can't. It's going to have to go in the back. Not going to use a conveyor. Conveyors are pretty sweet with this, but I usually just like F11. God, it's been 2 games ago. I F12 in everything, so I don't really worry about seeds and fertilizer. Not for this save anyway. I mean, who cares, right? All right, we've got our 200,000 liters of manure, and I'm going to go up here to make sure that we are doing tip side left. There we go. And this is why I put the BGA right here, because all I got to do is bring it over and just dump it out. Please. There we go. Perfect. We got a little bit more manure over there, but not too much. While the rest of this is filling up, we want one of our tractors over here. Where's the articulating one? Here it is. I hope that this is going to be enough. The power is more than enough, but I do wonder if the size of the tractor is going to be enough. I've also not used a setup like this yet, doing seeding or anything like that. I figured this would, it'd get us through faster. 17 miles an hour is the max speed, so we are going to be going a little bit slower, but I hope that everything's going to be super cool with this. There we go. There's one. It does seem a little bit big. I'm kind of wondering, should I have gone for a quad track? All right, back it up. But I think we'll be cool for now. We'll hook it up, and we'll just see what kind of issues we have, if any. All right. Not bad, man. Not bad at all. What an absolute monster of a setup. I still think that the tractor's too small for this setup. It just looks that way. We'll give it a try. If we have to swap out for a big butt or something, we will. But I really, really, really want to try to use this tractor if I can. It's certainly got the power to move everything around, but oh yeah, the weight maybe not so much. All right, we'll drop off the rest of the manure real quick, and then it's gonna be time to hit it. For the last setup, we kind of did a fairly boring set, but we did swath everything, and I think we may swath stuff again. We've even got a swath mod that's being worked on, at least when I'm recording, so we may end up using that as well. So we need to do some more stuff that we could swath, but I think we need to move the crops around a bit. I was gonna say add soybeans as well, but I forgot you can't do that. So, I guess canola it is. We'll see if we're gonna be able to utilize this with our GPS. Looks like we will. Okay, there's that. Drop down the seeder. Turn it on. Ooh, she's a little slow off the line. On paper, we've got enough power for this, but I think in practice, maybe a little bit much. I could also change the wheels because we are running duals. We don't need to. I don't know. This is a big setup, man. Oh, and I am using the Fertilize Once mod, which allows us to put down a double application rate of fertilizer. There we go. We'll flip that around, turn it. There we go. we are doing that. So if you're seeing, fertilizer going down fairly quickly, there is a reason for that. So that's why I've also gone for the same amount of seed and fertilizer, because I knew the fertilizer was going to go down fast. We actually put that in the 2 tanks that were the, 2 tanks together, a little bit bigger. There are 3 tanks total, and one of the nice things about the Seed Hawk is you could put seed or fertilizer in any of the 3 tanks. There's not a lot of mods that allow you to do that. This is definitely one. This is the other issue here is I kind of have to baby it just a little bit and bring it around. There you go. Turn on. All right, we hit it. It's a little bit of a tight field, to be fair, to be trying to run everything with this. And I also understand that, well, you would not do your headlands first, but it's me. I like doing this first. It's a habit. I'm sorry. This is going to be the fun one right here, though. I have no room to turn around, so it's going to have to be a best backwards driver in Farm Sim kind of setup. All right, come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Yeah. Uh-huh. There we go. All right, line that up. See if we can go. Turn it on. Drop it down. Oh, tell me that's good. Man, that's good. Yeah, probably wasn't the right way to do it, but that's good. And now that we've finished everything up from here, now it's just kind of a back and forth. I've only got it set to 1 headland. So let's see if we could spin this bad boy around on itself. Get it lined up. Hit that. Drop it. Yeah, not bad. Easy. I wonder if it'll fast farm with this. Do we have enough power to fast farm with this? I did not have enough power to fast farm with it. Goodness! Man, this tractor's killing it right now. All right, I stand corrected. I thought we were going to have a tough time with this. I really, truly did. But this tractor is just moving. Drop down. No issues whatsoever. It's ridiculous. Party, baby. Not only is this too easy, this is fun, man. I'm digging it. Yes, I'm fast farming. Leave me alone. I'm having fun. This is how I enjoy the game. I like doing stuff like this. Just imagine if you saw me playing other games where it's easy to cheat it. I mean, 2 mods in. Okay, so we have now completed, or almost will have completed, this field. We may have to do a little cleanup here at the end, but it's not going to be a big deal. After that, we do need to figure out kind of what we're going to do for the rest of them. I think canola is a very good crop to start off with. However, I think we may have to go into the realm of, we're going to get all that? No, we're not going to get all that. All right, let's flip it around, see if we can hit that little spot right there. We need to figure out what other crops we're going to plant, and we've also got 2 other seeders that are just kind of sitting around doing nothing right now, so we need to put those guys to work, and I think I know the 2 fields that are going to be perfect for them. And I think I know the tractors that are going to be perfect for them, too. One is going to be the small Magnum 7250. Love this thing right here. I think we'll probably just bring this in and let the worker do his thing. Workers do a pretty good job, usually, especially on this field. I haven't changed it any. I think maybe I expanded a little bit, took the disc arrow around the outside, but yeah, I don't think I've done much to it. So 8 meters, number of headlands 2. Work the headlands, yes, but start with the up and downs, also yes. Hire worker, do your thing. Yeah, it's pretty simple. The other tractor's going to have to be this Magnum because I don't have a smaller one. If I had a Puma, sure. But, looking back, I probably didn't need 2 Magnums, but I wanted both of them. All right, we'll head over to this field right here as well. This is going to be another one of those, hire them up on a worker and just let them do the whole field. We're doing oats in this one. Working 2 headlands, up and downs, blah, 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 blah. Good. Sounds good to me. All right, go have fun. And we are back on the big one. I don't think I've got what it takes to go down here and spin this bad boy, so we'll see what we could do there. I also need to remember what we're planting. All right, so we've got oats that are going to go in these 2 fields. We've got canola here, so that means we need to pick something else to go here. What could we put here? Grass is not going to be it. Peas are not fun. Spinach, no. I guess it would have to be like wheat or barley, wouldn't it? Because this is the only other options. Man, kind of boring with the crops with this one. It's not the seeder's fault. It's Farming Simulator's fault in general. All right, well, I guess wheat is the answer, as it always is. All right, let's party. I've got this thing set to a unrealistic working speed. 17 miles an hour is our max speed, but boy, can we have some fun with it. Yeah! Definitely going to get tricky around the corner. I didn't think about that. This is a wonderful cedar to use on this field. In the middle of it. You know what? It's done okay. My frame rate is rough through here for some unknown reason, but everything seems to be all right. I think we're okay. Again, just the frame rate. What in the world is going on? Is it just the tractor? Yeah. This is all 60. Birds look great. Oh, there's 2 there. We've seen them flying in groups. When did they add just 2? But you come over here, jump in, and then immediately drops a little bit. I don't know why. Alrighty. Nice, 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 nice. All right, we should be able to do a little back and forth now. I think I'm probably going to have to, yeah, we're going to have to skip a row there. We'll come back and hit it here in just a second. I'm not going to do an every other row kind of thing. I think that looks silly, at least with something this big. You don't need to. Smaller stuff like 3 meters, 5, maybe even up to 6 meters. Absolutely. Man, that's super helpful. But yeah, here, I don't think I need that. So we're going to go right out to the end and we're going to crank a left if I can make that turn. Ooh, this is going to be actually kind of tough. We probably should have run 2 headlands. And of course, naturally, I select it and it's like, no, we're good. See, that's there. Field doesn't recognize it. Maybe if I select one of these rows, it'll do it. Nope, doesn't do it. So we have to disconnect, reconnect, then reset everything the way I want it. I hate that you have to do that, but yeah, it is what it is. Whatever. Who cares? All right, all we got to do is just kind of hit this guy. Oh, yeah. We'll run 2 headlands. It's better for this field. Off to the end. Do a little spin. Woo. Let's see if we can maintain 17 miles an hour. Don't clip anything. There we go. We've got our GPS line. And drop it down. Go. I'm a professional idiot, but pro nonetheless. I just realized I'm fertilizing not only single, but actually double application rate. Solid fertilizer using that fertilize once mod. And all my fields are already fertilized. Because I did that one day. Yeah. Cool. Whatever. It's not like it matters. I'm cheating it in anyway. And just like that, we are off to the races. This is going to be much better. Look at this. Look at all this room to turn around. Do I need less? Could I use less? Yes. Man, perfect. Absolutely perfect. All right, let's knock out this field. We do have a couple other fields that are still being done right now. Taking a look at those. Looks like the canola over here, maybe another run, and then 2 headlands, and then we got 2 or 3 more runs over here, and then they are going to be done. So we should be done with all of these fields fairly soon, and then after that, there'll only be 1 more to do. Crap, forgot about that one. Man, how much fun. I want some bigger fields to use with this, which does bring me to a good point. We have $9.5 million. We're going to need to spend that money on something, and I had what I thought was a pretty good idea. You see, there are fields up here that we do not own. There's actually a lot of fields that we do not own. So, wouldn't it be fun to buy all the fields? That doesn't mean we're going to farm all the fields. So just want to make that clear. But I would like to buy them all. You know, just own everything. Doesn't that mean you win? Sure, if I cheated a little bit, absolutely. But, you know, save myself some money. You know, it is what it is. Nervous laughter. What about you, right? You know what I mean? What? Also, I haven't thought about where to put this. Do I have anywhere that I can put this cedar? I guess I could put it in there. I don't know how I would put it in there, but you know what? Why don't we just put it around the other side somewhere? Yeah, over here will be okay. Nope, won't fit over there. What about on the other side of this building? I never put anything over here, and I never really drive on this side either. This is perfect. Now that was fun. So it looked like one of these guys was almost done already, just had a little bit more to go. So I have enabled a little fast farming, and I'm just gonna knock this out for them. Do we have a pile of rocks down there? We do have a pile of rocks down here. Let's see, let's turn this on. I don't remember what the button is to unload it. Do we have to turn it on? There we go. And then we should make a little bit of cash with this, right? No? I don't quite know what's going on right now. There we go. I don't really know what happened there, but we got it fixed up. A really great way to make a little bit of extra cash, if I'm honest. You could really make some decent money just by doing this. To be fair, it also, you have to buy a belt, but it works. And I still don't know why I can't collect that thing. It's irritating. Either way, let's finish up. So here's our guy right here. He's rocking and rolling with that big old Magnum. I've got the older Magnum. Both love these cedars to death, man. Vaderstad makes pretty sweet stuff. And in Farm Sim, looks even cooler. Looks even cooler. So, we need to come in here. We got our 8 meters set up, looking good. I think I'm going to hire this on a worker. I've never hired a worker on this field before because I didn't trust him. But I think I'm going to do that. And then take the other Magnum and then go around hitting the headlands. I don't know if it should work just fine. Guess we'll find out. And I'm sure that you will find out in the next one. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate you guys. Hope you have an awesome, awesome day today. We'll catch you in the next one.